Alright, welcome to the start of a new series that I'm going to call Visual Novel Mondays. And what that means is that I'm going to spin a wheel with a bunch of different visual novels that I have in my library. And one will be chosen, and I'll play that every Monday. And currently the one that I have today to show you guys is called Kill or Love. I've never played this game before. I've never even touched it. This is the first time I'm running it in my library. Let me turn on the music. And most of this will probably just be unedited, or at the very least, very few edits, because I want this to kind of be a kind of a chill series, because I'm very fond of visual novels. I have a couple in my library that I've played and have enjoyed. But yeah, that's all I really need to explain for now. Let's get right to it. This is a work of fiction. Names? Okay, I didn't even get to read that. Whatever. It's probably just like a coincidence of names being similar to real life events is unintentional. Jack? There's a voice calling to me. Wake up, Jack. It's a woman's voice. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. I open my eyes. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Chapter 1. Indecision. Okay, shit goes by really fast. Let me see. Do that, I guess. I know her. Not just because she is my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. What? Can't talk? Is your throat too dry? Hang on a sec. She comes back with some water in a paper cup. She helps me sit up, then puts the cup in my mouth and lets me drink. Good. Feeling better now? Yeah. Thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? Why are you getting so close? How's your leg? Does it hurt? Are you bored? Alright, chill, bro. I'm alright. Well, if you say so. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Yeah, okay. Actually... Yes, Jack? What is it? What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that? It's August the 3rd. I see. Thank you. Anything else? I shrug. Well, okay then. I have to go now. Other patients, you know? But I'll be back in a bit, don't worry. Anna leans down and pecks me on the lips. Bye-bye. What is this, like a psychiatric ward? Am I going crazy? Start of journal, August 3rd. Okay. What is happening? I'm going to hug someone. Probably. Her name is Anna. Okay. I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. But what else can I do? It would be wrong to let her live, right? I can't hug her just yet. I'm too weak. I tested my grip strength today. I wrapped a hand around my waist and squeezed. I couldn't make it hurt at all. Not even a little bit. But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'd still have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Grace. It hurts to think about her. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. Grace, 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 Grace. That's a great Roblox game, by the way. It calms me down when I write your name. Grace, Grace, Grace. I'm so sorry. August 4th. The journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somehow. When I saw that she didn't, it was such a huge relief. I wanted to write it in right away, but no, I didn't. I have to be patient. I write only when I'm sure Anna's not around. Not while she's walking around, tending the patients, pretending she's not who she really is. Is Anna like an obsessive person? And it's a good thing I waited. She came into the room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked me how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here, and about her. I mean, it's not like I can hide everything, not after what happened. Who wears these types of shoes in a hospital? Isn't that, like, unsanitary? I'm assuming it's a hospital, considering what she's wearing, but I don't know. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. And who knows, maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before. I haven't gone back, and I'd rather die than be like that again. But it would be nice if she believed that. She let her guard down. Well, it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Did I say anyways instead of really? Okay, that's probably gonna happen a lot, so, don't kill me in the comments for that. Even if she finds out I'm planning on hugging her, so what? So what? I'll game end her just the same. If it comes to that, I'll do it. If I need to hug Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. You know what, actually? Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah. Grace is fine, somewhere far away, without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah. If only. What a start to a series. What the fuck is going on? I'm sure we're gonna get context, but like, what the fuck? August 5th. I hadn't gained any of my strength back yet. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks that for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I could do, but he told me to shut up and rest. Damn! What are you in such a hurry for? He asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. My next idea was to find a weapon. I hadn't seen anything good though. I'll still look out for something I could use, but I haven't got my hopes up. I mean, I could rip out the needle in my arm connected to the IV drip, but I don't think that'd be a good murder weapon. What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs and the pain, and god damn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Damn it! Why do I always have to deal with this? Nothing I try is going to work. August 5th again. I've calmed down. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now, of all times. No emotions. That comes when I'm safe. When we're safe. Both me and Grace. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight and everything, and it's healing in its cast, but it will be a long time before I'm able to walk. I think. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon? It could help me get my strength back. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall, slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's a doctor and a nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray that it's anyone else. The door opens. The doctor comes in, and a step behind him is a nurse that is not Anna. I sigh relief. In a lot of pain, huh? No, it's not that, doctor. But well, it can wait. Unless it's urgent? It's not. Very well then. The doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine-looking leather shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor to me at all, more like a businessman. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on the patients, spending no more than a minute with each. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let's see here. He leafs through some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? This doctor's ruthless, bro. Oh. These substances we found in your blood work explain that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Getting high and... Doctor, you can't say that. Oh, sue me. And you, don't do it again. Next time I won't patch you up, you hear? I'll try not to. He's being rude, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things in my mind. Doctor, how long until I start walking? At least with crutches? I don't know. What? What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same. Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. Can't you at least guess when I will be able to walk? I'd rather not. The nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand on her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. The doctor starts moving his right hand in complex patterns. Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot. So, who can really say? Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Like, he glances down at his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. Are you stressing over something? Yes. No. No, doctor, I'm not. Fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be fine. Kick your feet back and relax. What are you in such a hurry for anyways? You hadn't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Huh? How do you know that? Oh, well, nurse, He snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Nurse Anna, that's the one. She told me. And yes, I know about you too. No need to act surprised. You're a lucky guy, you know that? Yeah. When I first found out, I was against letting her care for you, being objective and all that stuff, you know? But she really wanted to, so I thought, whatever. And she's taking it well, so it's okay, I guess. The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me and grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you want to get the hell out of here, huh? I don't blame you. There's no privacy here at all. Oh, no, I didn't. Don't be ashamed now. I get what it's like. He drops the smile. But you can't be thinking of those sorts of things. You've got to rest properly. Alright? Alright. He leaves with a thumbs up. Two of the other patients are laughing and whistling, and another one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Idiots. My journal is pressed up against me in a new hiding spot. I've moved it 3 times now. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of paper. But not now. She's still out there somewhere. August 6th. Damn it. God damn it all. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. 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 Wait, wait, and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. Wait, wait, wait. But for how long? It's 2 hours after I've written down those words. I'm looking at the little notebook that is my journal. I've got it in my hands. I'm amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both the notebook and a pen in the nightstand next to my bed. I checked the nightstand's drawers on a whim, and there they were. Now they're the only things keeping me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. I'm counting the pages that I've got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there is in the pen. Then she comes in, and I feel my heart stop. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back a hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. Clutching it, actually. I can feel beads of sweat forming in my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be hiding it from view. Or are they? If she'd noticed, Anna pays it no mind. She wheels in the cart with her medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blanket, smooth it over, and lie quietly. How are you holding up, sweetie? Oh, that's how it is between them? That's crazy, okay. I nearly jump at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. Fine. I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What's this about? Does she know? I know about everything, you see? She leans in closer. I nearly faint. Everything. Jesus Christ, is she a yandere? This is... wow. Yeah? Yes. I had a little chat with your doctor, you know? And he told me all about how much trouble you're having. Down there. As soon as I realize what she means, my tense body loosens up. Ah, yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry. Your health has priority over sex. I actually thought she was gonna pivot into talking about his leg, but you know what? Never mind. But don't you worry. I'm not going anywhere. She puts her hand on my blanket, starts smoothing it out absent-mindedly. Makes me happy, though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought... Never mind. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I feel her hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after you're released, I'll give you the time of your life. God damn. This guy is like drowning while the other people are dying of thirst. I'll make you forget all about Grace. Her words are like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her. I don't like that. Someone like you, and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Please, think only of me. After all, we were made for each other. If I promise I'll be with you, always, will you leave Grace out of this? No, that's no good. I can't do that. Just you're asking that, it shows you're still thinking about her. She hasn't gotten anything to do with this. With what you did to me, and what I'll do to you. So leave her out of it. Are you holding her somewhere? Ah, at least that girl's good enough for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy. Even though you're still so confused. Anna, please. I'm close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie. I promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages. Since before I got here. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything. Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again. Forever. She is a yandere, bro. She literally is. Holy shit. So promise you'll remember. I promise I'll try. No. That's not good enough. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We're working that when you get out of here. But if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay? Bye-bye for now. She wheels out the cart, glancing back one more time with that eerie look of hers. I can't tell her I already remember. I've known since before my injury. I've known that when we were both children, she... No, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins, and Grace dies. And maybe I die too. I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. Jesus. What is happening? There's still, like, no context here. I don't know what the whole story is here, but I guess that's kind of the point. We're just learning along the way. August 7th. I can't just sit here and waiting. I've got to wait, and I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. I'm doing nothing, and it's eating me up. If a stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. If I don't do something right now, I feel like I might go crazy. This guy's going nuts. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story. So here it goes. Everything. I met Anna, met her again after so many years, in the store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. The first time she came in, I was at the cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting the line. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there for a while, staring at me. Then she said, "No. No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life. I've got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace." And we finally get a look of what she looks like. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was, and is, still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. And most things. I was a real asshole. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I turned them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, and then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we talked, really talked for the first time. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man. What the fuck? When Grace came along, I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Dawn, you can switch with me, alright? You can go help Susie. I already did the bottom shelves there. Dawn, the old man, thanked her and left. That was the old, greasy, long-haired man. That's so fucked up. What did Dawn even do, bro? And Grace started working next to me. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't she take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelves, so I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. We went on restocking in silence for about another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. It's not just... fuck. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbass. Ooh, that is rough. If I can go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So, you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Haha, just kidding. We didn't talk much for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought. Now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though. For her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. Thinking about Grace, remembering the way she smiled, is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was so nice out today. The sky was blue. There was a tiny window on the wall to my left. I can look through if I twist my head around. That small patch of sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. Hi, Jack. Hi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. Yep, let's do that. Your uniform is kind of all wrinkly, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it is. I haven't gotten an iron, so... Jeez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. I could iron your clothes for you, if you said pretty please. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more, and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing. Just hello and goodbye, and how are you doing at first. Eventually, they grew into full conversations. Well, I say full conversations. They were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey, Jack. There's this bar just down the road. I heard it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today? To relax? And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying, sure. Is he developing feelings? How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. The waitress had giggled while taking my order, and took it as an insult, or it was something else just as dumb. I can't remember exactly. Ah, feels good to relax after a long day of work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean, all this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people. Huh? Why? You wouldn't even get it if I explained. We're just too different. I've had it rough in my life. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that? We've barely been here for 10 minutes. I just know. She didn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never going to have any fun in life. So promise me you'll give at least being with me a chance. What the hell? These girls like throwing themselves at this guy, and he doesn't even want them. What the fuck? You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. A whole hour? Please? Fine. I can do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite of me. I was going to stare at it for a whole hour, counting down the minutes. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there, barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy, too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it would have been easy for her to chat with me every so often. A few words here and there. I hadn't had much to do back then, besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to my mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace. Or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now that I could relax it, little by little by little. And before I knew it, I really was having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that... Wait, why is there remembers? What? What I do remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. We somehow got on the topic of family. What is your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, Actually, I don't really talk with other people all that much, or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? Yeah. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. It's not like It's not that I wouldn't spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're gonna turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. She apologizes a lot. That's actually a sign of a good character. I just realized, is this like the head of a goose? What the heck? Or am I like thinking incorrectly? I don't know. That kind of threw me off. I was looking at that. It distracted me. But let's get back to it. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really hoped you'd understand. And I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. We went for drinks again next week, and then once more the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together, at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I had never had wine. It was disgusting, but I had guessed it would be disgusting. So I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some, and told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. That's crazy. Why would they serve spoiled wine? That is crazy, bro. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Soon we started going out more often. To bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too. And one time we even went to the movies. But after a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh. And that's how it went. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she still lived with her family. I had known for a while that something had happened. Something she hadn't shared with anyone before. But when she told me what it was, a few of the things she said. No, I shouldn't write it down here. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? I had never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. And after I told you I'd had it rough? No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles, and I've got mine. I know, but can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. You know? I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. And I failed her, but that comes later. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles had been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I'd managed to keep quiet about my past. I'd only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing, but my teen years are fuzzy. And everything before that, it's like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one? I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Did you ever try to find out? About my life before then? Yeah. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. But you're fine with it? Yeah? Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went on to tell her about all the few bland memories I had. Chapter 3. No more stalling. Why does that go by so fast? I can barely read it in time. August 10th. I can write about all the talks we had, about the first night we spent together, about looking for an apartment and then finding it, about moving in, about pretty much anything that only involved the two of us. But I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal after all. It was a Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change slowly, with trembling hands, when Anna walked in. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register, towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack? My god, is that you, Jack? She had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her mess of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you've got me confused with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on. You're you, alright. I put a hand on the counter to steady myself. She reached out as if to put her hand on mine. I jerked my hand back like she was gonna bite me. It's me. It's Anna. Don't you remember? Your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Not me. Must be someone else. Anna stared right at me. Through me. Holy shit, this face. Dude, that is scary. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady. Even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it, you're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing. Hopefully she wouldn't notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good hard look. So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. And she went away. I let out a long breath I hadn't noticed I was holding. I felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. But I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way, I told myself, guessing correctly that there'd be a next time, guessing wrongly that it'd be at the store. I'll do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. The old lady cried out. She found her quarter. August 11th. It's weird, isn't it? How I just write today's date like that, and then go right to telling about something that happened months ago. I should write down when that stuff happened. But it was so long ago, I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Ah, who cares? This is only for me anyways. It could be a jumbled mess. Sometimes I feel like I should write more about what's happening now. But nothing is happening. So fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, and who called me Jack even though we didn't wear name tags, she took it like it was good news. That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right from the time that you can't remember. I don't know. She might be some sort of scam artist. I just thought of that. I just come up with that idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse to not go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack. At least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I've got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Don't be so rude to me next time, okay? I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so what if I was? It's not fair to her. She seems like such a nice girl. I don't think it'd be good for you. Don't you think it'd be good for you too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. But nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. People don't... Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started putting her fork through the peas on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people don't do that at night. Unless something happened to them. I keep telling you, it must be some weird kind of insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will, eventually. But why not try this? The memories you have, it's like they want out. I think they should get out too. Then you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It's helped me a lot, you know, thinking about what happened to me, seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. I stubbornly refused to answer, and went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked that night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Maybe I still do all that, who knows? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. Though it's not to say I can sleep all that well. Funny how, at one point, something like that was the biggest problem in my life. It was so long ago. Or at least, it feels so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. It really freaked her out the first few times it happened, but then she got used to it. Or as used as you can get. It makes me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay, so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. Even if it didn't matter, but in the end, if I had decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. I was coming back home from a morning shift at the store. I went into our building, up to the second floor, down the hall to mine, and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was her. Anna. Jack? Oh goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door as if to ask if I lived there. Yes, that's my apartment. As you damn well know. The hallway air felt warm and stale, soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello. Wait, huh? And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I'm sure you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over here. Anna showed me the door to the right of mine. Ah. That place had been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there was a heroin. Wow. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before that was a heroin addict. He didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again? It's not a coincidence, isn't it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. Anna laughed. I sound like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Who's Grace? My girlfriend? I pointed at the door with my thumb. We lived together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Grace. Yes? She must be a nice girl. The best I'd ever known. She's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. She's not here right now. But, bye. I pretended to unlock the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I could breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. Talk to this girl? Be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I can see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me a bit, and then happened to move in right next to me. But I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Paranoid? Yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's because I let my guard down that all that shit happened. I feel like he's in the right here. Like, it's the way Anna's talking. She's not talking like she wants to connect with him again. She's talking like she wants him to be with her again. You know? Sounds very different. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I hadn't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. That's just plain stupid. Anna can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. But I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it wouldn't be much of a loss to the hospital, I think. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at that sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck pain is causing me trouble, with how broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. That might up my dosage. And what do I do then, with my brain turned to mush? Maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do, and I need a clear mind to do them. I hope that when I'm writing, makes sense. I hope that I hadn't gone down the rabbit hole already, and all I'm doing is scrawling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. But that'd be pretty funny, I guess, in a pretty unfunny way. August 12th. Anna's brownies were tasty. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. I wanted to throw the brownies into the trash, but Grace caught wind of them too quickly. She's like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff, chocolate especially. Then of course, I had to explain where I got them. Huh. Weird. I know, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. A sign of what? That she's stalking me? You know, it is weird that she was stalking me, since she knew where I lived, but that she didn't know about Grace. I mean, she couldn't have known, with how surprised she was. I don't think she was acting. Was it just a coincidence then? No, absolutely not. That I refuse to accept. I think I'll go say hi. I can make something for her too. Do we have any butter left? I want to bake your cookies. Yeah, and then you'll eat most of them on your own. Hey, I don't see the point of going to visit her though. We'll see more than enough of her anyways. We live so close by. We're neighbors. I want us to get started on the right foot. And maybe she and I could be friends. I think that'd be nice. I wrapped my arms around her. Of course, you deserve that. But please, find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I couldn't put down as anything more than a hunch. A gut feeling I get whenever I was near her. I've at least got to see her for myself, to see if she's really such a horrible person. Trust me, you're better off without it. The next day in the afternoon, I was lying down on our sofa. I was nursing a headache that had been with me since morning. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands, and then a smell of freshly baked cookies wafted or wafted? I don't know this word. Came out of the kitchen. How about that? It still took me about 2 minutes to piece the puzzle together. Ah, shit, I whispered. I was immediately up. Not good, not good. Panic struck me harder than I would expect. It was like, with Grace seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door and keep her safe and never ever let her out of my sight. But I also didn't want to go in there. I just stood there, hand in my hand, wondering what the hell to do. All at once, I was telling myself to go there, you coward, but also to stay here, you idiot. And somewhere far away at a tiny little voice, a very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. But then there was the sound of glass breaking. It had come from where else? Anna's apartment. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all. Nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed out from our apartment to hers. When I got there, I saw broken glass, and blood, and Grace kneeling down, and Anna stood above her and they were both smiling. They stopped when they noticed me there, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, What the hell's going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor, at all the bits of glass. White ceramic, actually. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that! Just looking at the blood made me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I've always been like that around blood. I've never had the stomach for it. Grace was picking up the broken glasses of ceramic. There was a little accident. An accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It was my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, and I dropped the whole plate. And it was Anna's plate, too. Be careful, Grace. You might cut yourself. She's cut herself already. Look. Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But Grace checked her hands. Turned them around a few times to see from every angle, but found no cuts there. It's not me. It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. There was a little blood still trickling from between her knuckles. Oh no. Grace's hand hovered around Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid that she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Hang on, Anna. I'm fine. I don't need you to do anything. The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? Oh, useless. More frustrated than I'd ever seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me there in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. A real shame. I didn't get to eat a single one. Well, actually, she picked one up with her free fingers of her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Jesus. It's not bad at all. They're still warm. Do you want one? I'll pass. God, you make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it. But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. Nah, this girl's freaky, bro. She's freaky as hell. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. I wonder what's taking Grace so long. She must be flustered, poor girl. Someone's to worry about a teeny little cut. It's not serious? It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. Nah, that's suspicious. That is suspicious as hell. There's no fucking way you say that and does not trigger some sort of alarm. I can imagine. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. Even if that's the case, that's still a red flag, bro. That I couldn't imagine. It's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from the base of her thumb towards the middle of her hand. The wound was thin, but long and ragged. The skin around her wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. I could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop that. You're really a... I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was Grace coming back. Sorry. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Thank you, Grace, but I don't need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. Nah, bro. She ate a cookie with her own blood on it. What the fuck? This girl is freaky as hell, man. Bro, when your body sets off its internal alarm to let you know that something is wrong, you fucking trust that shit. You don't say, oh, you know what? It's fine. I'll just ignore it. No, you fucking trust it, bro. That's why people say trust your gut feeling. Because that's what that is. Good day today. Didn't see Anna once. But enough of that. After what happened, where I left off yesterday, I was sure Grace and I were on the same page. But no. In the end, I was the one who cleaned up the bloody mess on the floor. I threw away the cookies before Anna could get her hands on any more. Back in our apartment, Grace let out a long sigh. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, and it was all my fault. I meant Anna. You did just meet her, right? Yes? And? Well, I can see why you've been avoiding her, if that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would have been some shy little girl, or a crazy cat lady or something. But she's like a model. What? No. Don't try to deny it, Jack. It's why you don't go near her, isn't it? If only that was the case. You don't want to be tempted. I shook my head. I really didn't see her that way. Now with a little more perspective, I can say it's true. What a waste of good looks. Damn! That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. She's much more beautiful than me. Hey, don't say that. She's not. She is. Grace dropped her gaze to stare at her hands. And she wasn't mad that I've ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of the blood either. She's just so... I took her hands in mine. They were cold. Grace? Jack? You're beautiful and kind. You're more beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. I'm lucky as hell to have you. My cheeks burned. I must have looked like a tomato. I wasn't used to saying stuff like this. I mean it. So don't say stuff like that. Okay? Oh. Grace blinked like she had just been woken up. Oh. I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm a real hassle, huh? No, don't say that. Don't say you're sorry either. You've done nothing to feel sorry for. She apologized way too often. That is true. August 15th. I didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. It's been hurting like a bitch these past few days. I gave in and asked the doctor about it. He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked if he could do anything about it. Apparently the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. So, I guess my leg is healing alright. But it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained loud that it hurt. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. The patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away. To another part of the hospital, or home, or maybe to the morgue? I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt, and a guy on the bed next to mine, a kid actually, can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I couldn't understand most of it though. His jaw's been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns to moans and a lot of drool. Then a nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. Not much else has happened. But my leg is really bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. It feels wrong, in a way that makes my teeth hurt too. I'll stop up at leg now. I have to get my mind off it. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go from there. You're not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping. Then we went to a cafe. Then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna's a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. So please, come along? No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. You see, Anna doesn't like that. Look at her face. Look at her face, bro. She's pissed. She don't like that shit. Have fun. We will. Bye. Grace and Anna became friends. Good friends. very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain, seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous, but she would also invite me to come with. I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. It should have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. Bro, Don is catching strays, man. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the 20% would go on, or something like that. The lists they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you can barely read them. As I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount sticker, someone put a hand on my shoulder. Oh, Anna. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent down and placed the sticker, reducing the price of the dog food. I had one of those wiener dogs in the packaging. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Yeah? Why? I haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know? Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. After all these years apart, we must have a lot of stories to tell you, huh? Yeah, maybe. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right? Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was, or anything other than his name, really, but I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Too trusting? I'm sure he was. Are you really fine not knowing about so much of your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. Pretty used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier in a way. There are some things best forgotten after all, aren't there? Huh, yeah. Huh, yeah. Of course there are. And I wish some of those things would have had this decency to stay forgotten. Damn! Dude, these characters are not afraid to throw strays, especially fucking Jack, bro. He hates everyone. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. She killed Buddy. She killed him. I'm gonna jump to that conclusion right now. Uh-huh. I didn't believe her. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what that is now, but I still don't know why she wanted me to remember what she did. Is it some sick form of love, or does she want me to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know. I really don't. Her mind is as much of a mystery to me now as it ever was. Interlude, Anna in Wonderland. Dear Diary, I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent in the air. What? Okay, what the fuck? A little. but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognize me. I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you, in every way I could think of. But you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear. But I've been a patient girl for far too long. Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have it back, Jack, for when we're married. Okay. I was starting to think there was some sort of redemption here, and it's like, maybe I'm missing something that makes me feel bad for her. Nah. Nope, that is thrown out the window. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. Okay, why do you know his employee records? I just had to peek, nothing more. Just to see where you... Okay. Yep. No doubt in my mind now. What the fuck? Dog. I know some people that would say would. Like, they would justify this shit, you know? I know people who would say that. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought... What? Isn't it thought? I don't know, maybe a typo. But then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? I know you're playing in your little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? It's a bit much. You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please? Yes, one other thing, darling. That street you live, isn't it a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been there for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? I'm working in a store? That must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. It said you should be a... Gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Yeah, this goes a yandere. There's no other way. I just can't... I can't picture her being something else. Dear Diary. That street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. She's experiencing New York for the first time. That's what she's experiencing. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that of anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you, it will make me drunk. Dear Diary. What a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, but I wouldn't give a darn. She censors herself? What the hell? But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Dear Diary. Just came back from a quick jog. Fuck. Gotta stay in shape. And the brownies are just about done. I know, I should have kept my eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know? The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Jack. I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you, the only one for you. And yet you... I know this is part of your plan. But you didn't have to do it in this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Okay. Dear Diary. I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear Diary. I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped the plate, my plate too, of cookies. And there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. Yeah, he definitely did. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. Blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. Okay. I like the happy music in the background too, and it's just like... it's just not fitting of the tone at all. Whatever. I love you. Dear Diary. I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's becoming a real bother. Honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Though of course she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's crazy, telling an amnesiac that they're just faking it. That's crazy. The delusion is insane. That's okay, though. She still believes you. That dumb little... Wow. Dear Diary. I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign. So that I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. Dear Diary. Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No, no. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, alright. Ooh, Grace is in trouble. She's also an idiot. She invited me to dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. Their apartment they're sharing together. Without me. August 16th. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here from Mork. Mork? That's a typo. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. How the... Is this on purpose? I think this is on purpose, because they didn't properly grammar... There's no proper grammar here. There's no period. Okay, I think this is on purpose. I have to, like, interpret what this means. How the bell does that work? I'm still gonna read that though, it's kind of funny. I couldn't write it all. She's only gone now, and it's after midnight. I guess I should mark this as the 17th then, not the 16th. Oh, who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see it being a problem. So not long after. Did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She could have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. I didn't have any excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the fuck, this is like actually getting kind of confusing. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed evening. And all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be bitter and childish. People forget. It happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. It still rubbed me the wrong way though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure I had every right to be angry about that. No, I'm sure. I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her. And then when she moved in next to us, and a million times after that. I should have. The fault is mine. So yeah, dinner. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks. I barely made anything. That's not true, is it? You were in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. And it ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. Anna ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. An idea popped into my mind. If I bore her, she might leave early. Thanks. But the chicken is much better. It's incredible how you can make anything decent in the oven we have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I bet you've never seen a greasier oven, Anna. I swear to God. I tried to clean it. But nothing works. I don't know what the previous owner did to make it that dirty. And that's not even the biggest problem, is it? You said? Yes. The light in the oven barely works. And don't get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yeah, all of that. And you still managed to make something this good. What do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? Straight to the point. I swallowed, choked, and coughed. What's with that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I'd have to. I'm fine without it. Alright. It's a shame, though. Tough. Tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes? Even after you said you were fine with me deciding on what goes on in my head? I'm trying to think of what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now. Be a man. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. Anna, I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack. That's enough! I banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I'd lost my temper. But I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and me only. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Do you understand? What? Why are you so... it's no good. I'd never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. I walked off to another room, but that didn't help. I could still hear their murmurs and their whispering. They were talking about me. I dressed in a hurry. Huh? Are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Have fun. Doesn't even give a fuck. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry I keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help, right? Yeah. Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you just do one thing for me? Just so I know I did all I could? Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please say you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought it would. Suddenly it struck me I was being childish as hell. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness won over. I don't want to remember. There. Are you happy now? I wanted things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. Well, I'm sorry. You should... Ooh, you should not have said that. You should be. That is not something you should say. You don't say that shit. Especially to someone that fucking cares about you. You don't say that shit, bro. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. August 17th. I came back hours later, after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty. Her things were gone. But I only realized that after I read the letter. The letter was on the table, next to our half-finished dinner. There was a key next to the letter too, her key to the apartment. I remembered the letter word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? Jack, it said, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you. And I can't watch you do this to yourself. I prayed there's someone who can help you like I couldn't, and I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. Grace didn't even sign the message. I would have recognized those neat letters anywhere. I'd seen the same handwriting during our brief year together, on dozens if not hundreds of little notes. Shift schedules, reminders to buy snacks or milk, things like that. There were, in fact, at least half a dozen of yellow posts that she used still around the apartment. Seeing them hurt. There were a lot of things Grace hadn't taken with her too. Socks, pants, a few undershirts, a scarf, one pair of shoes, a sweater she really liked too. She would have worn the sweater while napping in the evening. It was all evidence of how much of a hurry she'd been in to get away from me. Now I know better. Damn. Morning, everyone. The patients all greet her. I do too. Well. I'm happy to see you finally stop being Mr. Grumpy. Well, you know. Do you feel better? Does the leg still hurt? I'm a little better, I guess. At peace. It's great. You'll be up on your feet in no time, I'm sure. Free to come back home. I laughed like hell. Anna probably doesn't see what's so funny. She smiles vacantly. I guess she does love me, in her own way. It doesn't matter, though. Remembering the pain she caused me has given me conviction. My heart is set on killing her. August 18th. My health is vastly improving. Doctor's words does. And I feel it. I don't wake up at night so much anymore, choking on pain. I don't get so angry anymore that I have to chew my own fingers so I don't end up shouting. I really am at peace. I know what to do. And I know I have to do it. I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm a train going down a set of tracks at a few hundred miles per hour. No turns, no brakes. Whatever happens, will happen. It's strangely calming. For now, I'll keep on writing. I know a good point to stop. After Grace left, I spent that first night alone on the kitchen floor. It was where my legs happened to give in under me, after hours of walking back and forth in the apartment. I had paced around like a caged animal, looking under pillows and carpets, and poking my head in closets. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find her there. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it, that she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. And I must have slept a lot too. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, that night, and the day after too, right up until the evening. That's when she made her move. The windows were closed, and the blinds were drawn. It must have been stuffy and hot in that apartment. I lay on the couch, shivering. I held to my chest the sweater Grace had left. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat, for the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? Stare. She tried to get me to talk, but I wasn't in a talking mood. Eventually, she found the letter still on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly? Nah, this is emotional manipulation if I've ever seen it. There's no way, bro. Taking advantage of this dude because he's hurt. That is crazy. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I know. She's awful. Let me help. She brought her hand near to my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know? You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to, I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. I'd last touched her. But it was like I'd already forgotten the person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away, and I found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here. She was whispering that she'd never leave. You made love. Oh my god. What? What? I did not think that. I did not think the story would even talk about this, but you know what? They haven't been afraid to swear and talk about like game ending. So you know what? I guess it makes sense. We made love there on the couch. Afterwards, I used the sweater to wipe the sweat off of me. Anna lay next to me, soft and warm, both her arms wrapped around one of mine. In the morning, after the long, long night, Anna looked to me and asked me a question. I'm tired, aren't you? Uh-huh. I won't go to work today. I'll call in sick. What about you? I don't know. I won't go to work. I hadn't thought at all about work. It was so irrelevant. That's a good idea. Hey, I'm going to my apartment. I want to have a nice hot shower. Come with? Sure, yes. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Why was he so willing? Like, didn't he have a lot of feelings for Grace? Didn't he love her? The fact that he's just so willing to do this with Anna is insane to me. That, wow, it just blows my mind. I guess if you're that emotional, then, you know, shit happens. So I don't know. That's still crazy to me, though. My apartment had a perfectly working shower, of course. But I didn't want to be by myself. I was scared. After I had a shower at her place, Anna told me I could stay there a while. Until you feel better, she told me. What do you say? I said yes. And that's how it went. I don't feel shame for what I did. I know I should, but I don't. The problem is, I don't really feel like I did any of that. It's more like I was watching myself do those things, watching myself get tricked and cheat on Grace. I live with that woman who's caused me so much misery to so many people. I know I should be ashamed. It's a disgusting thing I did, and I can't take it back. I let myself be made into an animal. That one whole month is something I'd like to forget and to never remember. So I won't write about it, or about anything anymore. I've written enough. I'm done. This journal has helped me a lot, but I don't need it anymore. This is, then, it's goodbye. So goodbye. JF. His name is Jake Friday. Interesting. I woke up and found the room dark. Incredibly dark. It didn't matter if my eyes were open or closed. Their image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moaning sound in her sleep. She lay next to me. I reached down to make absolutely sure she was here. Jack. To hear her voice instead was like finding a snake in my bed. I almost fell over a nightstand. You okay? Bad dream? Stay out. She touched me, skin against skin. I remembered where I was, and why I was here. Better? Yeah. Sorry about that. Good. I settled back on my side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair. You startled me. I didn't mean to. It's okay. I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. Dear Diary, it's all been worth it. All the years of waiting and hoping have been so worth it. I never expected it to go as well as it did. Now I feel so silly I ever worried. Grace... Oof. Oof. Grace, the nice person, is out of the picture. It was easy. She is so scared of everything. Jack is all mine. I expected he would struggle a lot more. I'm so proud of him. Even in the terrible state he's in, no memories of us at all. He knew in his heart he should pick me over her. You're so cute, Jack. The way you're absolutely helpless without me. I'll pamper you a little more. I can do that. There's no hurry. There's no rush. We've reached our happy ending. I paced around Anna's bedroom. Step, 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 step. Turn. Step, 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 step. Turn. It wasn't a very large room. About the same size as mine. And step, 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 step. Turn. It was dark. The curtains were drawn. But it would have been dark without them too. The alarm clock's neon green digits, hovering in the dark, showed that it was 5:10 a.m. and that it was Monday. Step, step, step. Anna's bedsheets rustled. She mumbled something and sat up. Jack, why are you... I took in a deep breath. It helped me keep my voice from shaking as I answered. It's nothing. Go back to sleep. What is it? Something is wrong, isn't it? Tell me. I'll make it go away. No, please. It's stupid. Tell me. I stepped closer to the bed, banged my shin on the side, and sighed. It's Monday. Anna glanced over my shoulder at the alarm clock. Yep, it is. So? I have work. When Grace... When I came back to an empty apartment, it was early Friday morning. I had missed work on Friday. I must be on thin ice already. I didn't even call in. And? Just don't go. But if I don't go today, they'll fire me for sure. So? What do you mean, so? This is serious. Don't be upset. Here. Anna got up lazily and kissed me, held me. We stood there a few moments in silence. There, doesn't it seem all better now? But I still... No, sweetie, you stay in today. She pressed herself harder against me. I felt her softness, the heat of her body. I could hardly feel anything else. You don't want to go to work, do you? I don't. I mean, I have to. You don't want to. It'll be fine. The world won't end. I was going to complain again, but she pressed a finger to my lips. You know what? An idea just came to me. If you move out of that awful apartment and come live with me instead, you won't have to work in that awful apartment anymore either. Oh wait, awful store. Fuck. Whoops. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It sounded so good. Anna understood me so well. But I wasn't sure of myself. I asked if it was really fine for me to stay here for good. Of course. I wouldn't want you anywhere else. Dear Diary. Oh my god. Oh goodness. How is this going so well? It never worked so well before. Not with the patients I tried it on, even though they were terminal, even though they had no one to visit them. Jesus, dude. All of them kept being themselves right up to the end. But with Jack, I can do anything. He's like clay. I could change him into anyone. Anything I want. How awful. He's so lucky that it's me doing this. Could you imagine someone else with this kind of responsibility? No, what am I saying? Nobody else could make him so willing to change. Me. Only me. He's only like this because he loves me so much. He's always loved me, even when he didn't realize it. And he'll always love me, and I'll always love him. And we'll be together forever. Forever. Ah, I'm so happy I could scream. Right now I'm only teasing him a little, but that's okay. We have all the time in the world. Unlike those other boys, he's not about to expire. Jesus, dude. Holy shit. Oof. Days went by. Maybe a week. Jack. Come on, Jack. I laugh. If you don't let go of me, I can't go to work, you know? Then don't go. Stay here. Hey, one of us has to go. We need it to live. I need you to live. That's very sweet, but I still have to go. I wouldn't budge. She ran her fingers through my hair. I like that. If you get off me now, I promise I'll have a special surprise for you when I come back. Really? Really, I promise. Okay. I forced myself to let her go. After she went away, I lay back down on the bed. I waited for her to come back. I did nothing else. What the fuck? You didn't eat? You didn't go to the bathroom? You didn't drink water? You didn't do any of that? Anna's surprise was a big plastic bag. It was swollen, full of something. I looked at her, then at it, then at her again, and frowned. You'll see. Come, we need to go somewhere. Go outside? Yes. Isn't that exciting? I looked away. What, you don't want to? I held up a pillow in front of me. It was meant to act as a barrier. Oh, you big scaredy cat. Come on. She took my arm and pulled. I wouldn't let go. Her grip was strong, or maybe I'd gotten weak, but I stayed in place. Huh. So you really don't want to go? How come we can't just stay here? Oh, sweetie. I don't want the apartment to burn down. What? What? Wait, what? She made me dress in outside clothes. They were rugged and cold. The outside was even more rugged and cold. The street was wet. It must have rained. People there were giving me looks. They were looking at me like I was trash. Why? What had I done to them? What had I ever done to anyone? Oh, hey. Ease up a little. You'll hurt my hand. I'm sorry. That's okay. If you really don't feel like it, we can go back home right now. Really? Yes. But I know you can do this. So will you do it? For me? Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, Jack. You're so good to me. We walked for over 15 minutes. My feet hurt, my legs made clicking sounds. I hadn't really walked in over a week, but I didn't complain. We're almost there. Do you know where we are? I shook my head. Anna had led me somewhere I'd never been. Each street we passed was dirtier and grayer and more abandoned than the last, and the people looked at us all the more meanly. I thought they were gonna hurt us. But Anna wasn't afraid, so I did my best to be brave, too. Whatever she had in the plastic bag, it wasn't heavy. The bag was so full that it was almost the shape of a big ball, but it swung so lightly. What do you think is in there? Anna had noticed me looking. I don't know. Want to guess? I didn't. I told her I didn't. I told her I couldn't think of anything. Oh, well, you'll see soon enough. Our destination, I saw 5 minutes later, was an empty street. A whole street, blocks and blocks of it, completely abandoned. The pavement was cracked. The buildings that stood were fuck. The pavement was cracked. The buildings that still stood were hollow, and everything was overgrown with weeds. It was more of a jungle than a city street. It was ugly. I hated to even look at it. Isn't it so beautiful? Yeah? Oh, you're a liar. I'll show you the best spot here. It's my favorite. But it will be our secret, okay? You can't tell anyone else. Okay? This is the picture in the title screen. We passed through a tunnel-like opening set in a tall, wide building. Beyond it was a field of brown-yellow grass that came up to my chest. Surrounding the grass were the sides of a large apartment building. This used to be its courtyard. The building was a mottled, ugly gray. It had most likely been a prettier color before it burned down. It had so many windows, none of which had glass in them. They gaped down at us, empty and dark. Anna's spot was a square patch of concrete in the middle of the overgrown courtyard. Once there, Anna handed me something from the plastic bag. It was a small gas container and a box of matches. Then she emptied the rest of the bag onto the concrete. When I saw the contents, my chest tightened and started to hurt. Anna, this is... On the ground were a few post-it notes, a pair of shoes, but mostly clothes. Oh, this is Grace's stuff. I had seen them before. They had belonged to someone I knew. Who? Someone I knew from an eternity ago. Too long ago to remember. But I knew these things were important. You know what this is? Yes. I shouldn't? It's fine if you still recognize them. Completely fine. You're not mad? I'm not mad. Give me that. Anna grabbed the gas container from my hands. She poured the gas onto the clothes and shoes and post-it notes down to the last drop. Then she tossed the canister aside and stepped away. The canister made a tinny, empty sound as it hit the concrete. Tunk, tunk. After that, there was silence. Anna? Should I... What do you think you should do? Are you really not mad? Do what you think you need to do, Jack. And do it quick. It's growing dark and I didn't bring a flashlight. So I did what I thought I needed to do. I lit a match. It took me 3 tries to get it right, because of my clumsy fingers. Cradling the little fire with my hands, I brought it over to her things. They were wet and stank of gasoline. I held the lit match above them. Why are you hesitating? Don't you want to do this? I don't know. I needed to do what Anna wanted me to do, but the thought of doing it made me want to lie down and cry. I couldn't explain why those things were so dear to me. They just were. The flame had almost reached my fingers. Anna, I don't think... Do it! I dropped the match. The little fire touched the gasoline and bloomed. The sudden heat made me step back. Those things, those shoes and clothes and little post-it notes, were already crackling and turning into charcoal. Anna stood by me. I waited for her to scold me, but she didn't. She put her hand in mine, our fingers interlocked. You did well. I did? Yes. When it came down to it, you did what you should. I'm proud of you. A warmth filled my chest. My worry for those scattered pieces of nothing on the ground faded away. I was with the love of my life, and she loved me and was proud of me. How could I care about some... I couldn't even remember what it had been anymore. Old clothes? Whatever. Anna giggled. Haha. Ha. Okay, I'm not doing all that. Ah, maybe happy. It made me so glad to see Anna happy. I pulled her closer. After a good minute of laughing, she sighed as if spent and looked up at me. Wasn't that fun? Yep. The things on the ground had already gone out. They were black and unrecognizable. Let's go back home. Okay, Anna. You're so happy, aren't you? And why wouldn't you be? I'm happy too. The happiest I've ever been. Me too. The happiest I've ever been. Really? Yep. Thank you, Jack. That means the world to me. We went away hand in hand. But before we walked out into the grass again, I looked back one last time at the things I had burned. Something moved at the edge of my vision, up in one of those glassless windows. I looked up again, but it was gone. This place is dangerous. Are there people here? You know what? There just might be. Bad people. We should get home as soon as we can. Yes. Home. Where it's safe. Ooh, that's not a word I want to say. That little person. I hope she got a good look at us burning all that trash of hers. At Jack burning it. God, I'm so proud of him it hurts. Wait, she lived there? I can't believe I miscalculated though. I thought Grace was gone for good. But then there she was, in our hallway, asking where Jack was and what I had done with him. All this while Jack was right on the other side of the door. Can you imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there? She would have knocked on the door or rung the doorbell, and she probably would have called out too. It would have scared Jack so badly. I can't bear to think about it. Thankfully, I wasn't wrong about everything to do with her. She hadn't called the police. I knew she wouldn't. I just didn't think she'd come back at all. She was still as scared as a little lamb. Her hand shook while she demanded I tell her what happened to Jack. He can't be in there, can he? She stepped forward, but when I put myself between the door and her, she backed off again. I wonder how she didn't pee herself. She was so scared. Jack doesn't want to see you. What are you doing to him? No one's seen him since I went away. It's like he's disappeared. He's been here the whole time? God, what are you doing to him? Be quiet. She was making so much noise. I put a hand on her shoulder. I had to see if she had the guts to slap it away. She just stood there. Jack is perfectly fine. He's happy, and he doesn't want to see you again. I know he probably hates me now, but at least let me see him. I have to at least see him again. It's so annoying. Loneliness made her desperate, unpleasant. That's what being yourself does. Look at dear Jack. We've only been together for a short while, and he's already such a sweetheart. And he was so prickly before. If you see him now, he'll tell you he hates you. Do you really want that? No, I don't want that, but they go away. Ooh, she got the angry eyes. Oh shit, dude. It's as simple as that, don't you think? Even someone like you should understand. What? Why are you so... I thought we were... She swallowed hard. I have to see him. Anna, please. Being alone has made you a real bitch, do you know that? Ooh. Damn. What? Or did it? Were you lonely after all? It really makes me wonder. With how little money you took with you, I'm sure you'd be living on the streets. But you're clean. You don't smell more than usual. I'm living with a friend. What does that matter? That's a lie. You don't have any friends. Grace gritted her teeth and glared at me. She wanted to run away in shame. She's so simple, so obvious. But she couldn't run with Jack so close. So where are you staying? Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Whose Johnson are you sucking for rent? I'm not. Is that wrinkly old man you work with? It's nothing like that. I am living with Don, but I'm not. Oh, aren't you? Then how are you paying back his hospitality? You don't have any money. You quit your job too. I checked. Wait, what? I'm not paying back anything. Don't be shy. Oh, screw you. Move. How violent. It's a good thing I separated her and Jack when I did. Any more of this girl's influence, and who knows what could have happened. She tried to shove past me, but I had a little surprise in my pocket. Anna, that's... Yep. So don't you dare touch me again. I might do something bad. I pressed the knife against the side of her neck. It drew blood. Couldn't help myself. But it wasn't a lot. I'm not going to kill someone out in the open like that. I'm not stupid. Grace stood petrified. You can't do this. You'll call the cops? No, you won't. They won't believe you. They never do. Right? She didn't lash out for once. She must have finally realized how useless it was to try. So she shuffled away. I waved her off. It's only polite. She didn't even look back. Damn. Oh shit. I thought the story was over. But nope. But then she kept following me around, even after that. What a stalker. Oh, you're one to talk. So I had Jack burn her things. I know she was watching. It was beautiful. Now she'll back off for good. Wow. I'm back. Welcome back. Hey, easy. You'll trip. The moment she touched me, those long hours of waiting were painted over by warmth. It made me so happy. Something smells good. Is it dinner? Yes. Oh, you remembered. Wait, one thing that bothers me here is, like, how is he so willing to just forget about Grace? I get he was, like, emotionally manipulated and all that, but I don't... He has amnesia, right? But only for... Like, it was mainly specified that he had amnesia forgetting all this stuff that was before, like, his teen life. Right? So, that's the reason he didn't know who Anna was. Because Anna, I'm presuming, was a childhood friend. That's why he didn't remember her. But why would he easily forget Grace that... Like... Why would he easily forget her that hard? You know? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I get that he was staying with Anna the whole time. But is it really that easy to just forget her? I mean, they spent an entire year together. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of time to not forget someone. But I don't know. I haven't been in that situation, so I couldn't say. Anyways, let's continue. I'm so glad. I'd made a casserole. Anna set the table, and I served it. That was really tasty, Jack. Thank you. I wasn't happy with the meal. It was tasteless, and the meat was tough. But Anna said she liked it. She was so kind. I wish I could help more. What do you mean? With money, I guess. I was being so serious, but she laughed. That made me feel a bit stupid. Oh, Jack, money's no problem at all. I told you already I've got a lot saved up, and the rent here is nothing. Oh, okay. Anna hummed contentedly. A minute later, she stopped. There's something you can do, actually. Really? Yes, really. Ah, but I'm not sure if you'd be up to it. Anything. I'll do anything for you. Oh. Point of no return. Right there. Point of no return. Bro is stuck with her forever. Okay then. What is it? How can I help? Wait until before bedtime, okay? I nodded. When I heard what you wanted me to do, I didn't take it well. I was angry, furious. I felt betrayed. You want me to... Yes, I do. But no. You said I'd never have to remember anything. You promised. I got up from the bed and started pacing from wall to wall, never looking at Anna. What she said hurt. How could you lie like that? Oh, baby. Please don't hate me. I was shivering with anger. I thought I might faint. But I didn't hate her. I couldn't. So I stopped walking and faced her. I know I said what I said, but this is important. Don't you believe me? There's only one thing I could say. Yeah, I believe you. Thank you, Jack. I love you. I love you too. And I'm sorry. Don't say you're... Hearing Anna say she was sorry was for some reason like a punch to the gut. It tugged at my memory. She always said... I know. But that's not what I'm telling you to remember. You must never remember that woman. Forget all you have left of her. Then, what I want you to recall goes much, much further back. It won't be easy, but when you do, when you remember, our love will be the deepest it's ever been. Don't you want that? I do. I love you. I want that. I want to love you even more. Tell me what I should remember. Anna embraced me with happy tears in her eyes, but she wouldn't even tell me what I needed to remember. She said it would be pointless if she told me. I had to remember it all by myself. Anna ordered me to sit down in front of the alarm clock every day for at least an hour. I was to do this while she was at work. I was to have my eyes closed. I was to try digging back in my memories. Far, far back. I did as ordered. But the first time I tried, the very next day, it was all so foggy in my mind that I couldn't even start. Thinking felt slow. It was like walking through molasses. I only made myself tired. But before I fell asleep sitting up, one last thought came to me. Was thinking always so hard? The second time, too, I gave up right away. I couldn't do it. But I had promised Anna. The next day, I tried harder. My head hurt, and I felt like I was groping in the dark, scared and all alone. But I did it. I had promised Anna. I waded further in. A flash of a smile made my chest hurt. But I kept going. For love. Huh? Which one did I love? Which one did I hate? Things didn't used to be like this, did they? This feels wrong. Something went terribly wrong. I needed to make sense of it. Days later, while going back in my memory, I reached a wall. A dam. I felt like I shouldn't try to climb over it, so I didn't. There were things out there I didn't want to see. So I went back to the puddle I'd been searching through. It was a stew of love and fear and hate, given and taken seemingly at random. It was a mess. But it was a mess in my head. I would make it make sense. Jack! Yes, Anna? I'm going to work. Aren't you going to say bye? Oh, bye, Anna. And a goodbye kiss? We kissed. Anna placed a head on my forehead. Are you okay? You might have a fever. I can give you something for that. I smiled. I'm okay. It's just... What is it? Trouble? You can tell me anything. Do you know that sandwich shop? Which one? Next to the store? I nodded. You want a sandwich from there? Yeah. That's okay? Well, there is always a huge line there. Please, Anna? Would mean a lot to me. Oh, how can I resist? Of course, darling. I'll get you anything. What kind of sandwich do you want? Anything you pick. I'll get you something light. You're not getting much exercise. I don't want you to get fat. Is that alright? Yep. Great. Don't forget your remembering lesson. Or session. Fuck. You've been doing those, right? Yeah? And? I frowned and shook my head. Nothing yet? Oh, well, it's not even been 2 weeks yet. You'll get there soon. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I will. Anna pinched my cheek, kissed me again, and left. And I went and threw up in the toilet. Oh god. I brushed my teeth and washed my mouth 3 times over. I can't go on like this. I couldn't keep living here. I waited 10 minutes until I was sure Anna was gone. Then I pulled back the heavy curtains. Down the street, there was a single person, looking sad and abandoned. I waved at her. She looked up, nodded, and walked into the building. Yo! She's back. Let's go. Hi, Jack. I was so happy to see her I wanted to cry. Oh, Grace. We started seeing each other in secret 5 days ago. I knew how long exactly. I had started counting the days again. That big cloud of confusion in my brain was gone. I wasn't Anna's dog anymore. It was Anna's own fault. What else could she expect? Have me dig around my past like that? But it was scary how close I'd come to letting go. If things were a bit different, I might have kept on being a half-mute idiot forever. And I never would have let Grace inside. When I first heard Grace's voice again, I thought I had finally snapped. I thought I was hallucinating. But I opened the door, and there she was. Grace? Grace, I'm so happy to see you. I thought... After your message, I thought I'd never... Don't say that. Don't say anything, just for a minute. We put our arms around each other. We'd only been apart for a few weeks, but so many things had happened that it felt like years. I knew it. You don't hate me. I didn't know what she was talking about, and I didn't really care. Only one thing mattered right now. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I've been working up the courage to leave, ever since I'd become myself again. As stupid as it seemed, I was afraid of going outside. But with Grace here, I could leave. I could do anything. We can't. Huh? You're not going to leave here. Not yet. Why not? Do you have any idea what it's like for me in here? I can't imagine, Jack. I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. You knew how dangerous Anna was right from the start. That's all the more reason to get the hell away. I told you, not yet. This isn't something we can run away from. I so wish we could just pack up and leave, but Anna's going to follow us wherever we go. God damn it! I stomped on the ground like an angry child. Grace was right. Anna had followed me here. If we'd left now, she'd do it again. We have to report her to the... No, Jack. No police. They trust her first, a million times over. I guess they would. Besides, I wasn't even sure if she had done anything actually illegal. But what then? What do we do? I don't know. Ugh, why is this happening to us? Even as we talked, we kept our ears to the hallway. Though we both knew Anna was at work, the slightest echo of a footstep was enough to make us jump. Why can't she just leave us alone? What does she even want from you? I think I might have a clue. I told Grace about how Anna was making me try to remember stuff from years ago. But it was so long ago. Anything could have made her obsessed with me. Jack. What? I'm sorry to say this. I know you always hated it when I did. What is it? I had a good feeling what she'd say. I didn't like it. You really do have to remember. I pinched the bridge of my nose. There was a big headache coming on, right between my eyes, or right behind my eyes. I know. We can't win against her like this. Not when she knows much more than we do. I know, alright? Do you think you can do it? I don't want to do it. But I think I can. I've never tried. Not seriously. Not since those first few days. Good. Please, do try. And thank you for not giving in, Jack. I know it must be hard. Do you need anything from the outside? I could sneak something in. I don't have a lot, but no, I don't need anything. And it keeps me well fed. I put as much contempt as I could in those words. Are you doing alright though? You don't have any money, do you? I think Anna's got some stash somewhere around here. Grace refused. We can't risk her noticing. Besides, I'm doing okay. I'm staying with a friend. They're a big help. Oh. Alright then. So she landed on her feet. Made me happy to hear that. I'll be going now, Jack. What? Already? Anna won't be home for hours. She's not supposed to. We've got to be careful. And being here at all is making me so nervous I could die. You're right. Besides, we have plenty of time to spend together once this is over. Yeah. Just us two. We looked at each other lovingly. Then a door slammed shut somewhere in the building. I really need to go. Bye, Jack. Bye, Grace. I love you. Ah. I'd wondered if it was still okay for me to tell Grace I loved her, but the words went and said themselves. Grace stood on her tiptoes to kiss me on the cheek. I love you too. Locking the door after her was one of the most difficult things I had ever done. But seeing her had given me the courage I needed. I felt I could do anything. And now here we were, 5 days later. 2 secret meetings later. I couldn't go on. Grace, I'm sorry. You can't stay here anymore? I really can't. I'm at my limit. No, I'm way past my limit. I'm surprised I've still got it together. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Have you made any progress? It was an echo of Anna's constant questioning. But Grace wasn't doing it on purpose, I told myself. I kept my anger in check. No, nothing. I can't remember anything from that time. It's like one big blind spot. I can't do it. It's hopeless. If you say it's really hopeless, then I guess it's no use at all. You said the same thing last time too, but I still made you try. It's my fault you're in so much pain. It's not your fault. It's hers. I heaved a sigh. I need to pack a few things. Wait here, I'll be ready in 5. That's a no again. What? You can't mean... I want you to stay here, Jack. There's no way I can. Just a little bit more, I promise. She came up to me and felt my upper arms. You're so thin now. But you can still hold her down, right? A chill went over me. What do you mean? Aren't we running away? We can't run away. She'll find us again, and then what? I can't live like that, always afraid. I'm sure you can't either. So you're going to... She couldn't mean... Grace whispered a yes. No! It's wrong. Plain wrong. Yeah, it is. But what else is there to do? She's backed us into a corner. It's practically self-defense. I guess if you look at it that way. No! Absolutely not. My head pounded at the temples. I'm so happy you agree. I so wish we could do it today, but I need to prepare. Can you stand being here until tomorrow evening? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Tomorrow, Anna has a morning shift, and she'll be back by early afternoon. Let's go for 6 o'clock. Okay? Okay. 6 o'clock. Please have her immobilized by then. Immobilized how? I was already swept up in this plan. I didn't think twice about what Grace said anymore. The more immobilized, the better. If you just sat on her, that would be alright, I guess. But tying her down would be a big help. And if you could knock her out, that would be amazing. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. I'll be outside, in the hallway. When she's all tied up, or passed out or whatever, shout out so I can know it's safe, okay? Alright. And then, what will you do then? To answer, Grace took a small knife out of her pocket. She turned it in her hand a few times. Only then did I realize the full weight of what she would do. And only then did I realize how she didn't seem fully bothered by it. Grace, what happened? What do you mean? This isn't like you. The Grace I know. I hesitated. What did Anna do to you? Grace's good mood seemed to evaporate. She pressed her face against my chest. She did a lot. I felt like I was dirt, and I promised myself that would never happen again. The knife was still in her hand. It looked so sharp. She took you from me, too. That's the one thing I really can't forgive. Imagine how happy we'd be if she never existed. Ooh! Ooh, wow. That is rough. That's rough. Oof. I put my arms around her. I get it. Then let me do it. Give me the knife. I don't want to see you do this. Maybe I'll be able to work something out, I thought. Maybe it won't have to lead to bloodshed. I hated the sight of blood. I'm sorry, Jack. This is something I have to do. No, it's not just that. The truth is, I wanted to do it myself. It's like nothing will ever feel right if I don't do it. Grace put a hand on my chin. I leaned in closer, but she stopped me before we kissed. I love you, Jack. Love you too. Her skin felt hot. She was giving off heat like a furnace. Are you scared? Yeah? Please don't be. One day we'll look back at this and laugh. I wake up with a bitter taste in my mouth. One day we'll look back and laugh. I'm sure as hell not laughing now. That's a good thought to have. What the... Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. Christ. You should laugh as much as you can, you know? It helps reduce stress. It's hard to find things funny with you around. Do you have to come around here so often? I see more than enough of you in my dreams. That long, shameful month I spent with her keeps coming to me while I sleep. It's souring my mood. I can't even pretend around Anna anymore. Maybe I should write about it in the journal, after all. No, screw that. It'd be too embarrassing to write it down. Jack, that's so sweet. Huh? What is? So you dream about me. I have dreams about you too. Every night. Yeah, but mine are nightmares. Looks like someone's cranky from having just woken up. You better not be so rude to your doctor, though. He's not as nice as I am. He might kick you out if you misbehave. I've seen him do that. That's fine. Might be happier out on the street. The doctor comes along soon enough. He has good news for me, he says. It's looking good, Mr. Friday. Far better than before. Your blood pressure's fine, and the other things too. It's great news, Doctor. My attention is split between what he's saying and what I see in his coat pocket. It's glinting. Is it a pen? No, it's not a pen. It's something else. My heart beats faster. Thankfully, I still remember to ask an important question. So, when can I... leave? Yeah, when are you gonna release me? The doctor scratches his head, then counts on his fingers. Wednesday, next week. Next week? Yes. Wow, thanks, doctor. You're welcome. It's way earlier than I expected. I'd prepare myself for being here for more than a few weeks. Thank you so much. Here. I put out a hand for him to shake. After a second, he takes it. I pull him closer, and he stumbles, nearly sprawling across my bed. It's a very sloppy handshake. Sorry, doctor. My bad. He coughs. Ah, it's fine. You've really helped me. A lot. All in a day's work. So yes, next week. And then you've got rehab. Rehab, doc? Oh, yes. After you leave here, it's straight to the physical rehab facility for you. We don't have an inpatient facility here, but there's a great one on the other side of town. I'm sending you there. I'm not going home? No, of course not. You'd end up hurting yourself, or with a limp. Is that what you want? No, that won't do. That won't do at all. He jots down some notes. Wednesday, that's in 4 days. The nurses have been exercising you, right? They what? Huh? Exercising me? They haven't? He turns to Anna. What's this about, nurse? Excuse me? You should have been giving him some mild exercise. Well? You never told us that, Doctor. Can't you tell by yourself? The doctor starts mumbling to himself while making more notes. Christ, I really have to do everything around here, don't I? No, that's fine. Not like you're paid to do these things or anything. And how long will I stay there, Doctor? He raises his hands, as if giving up on me. It's always like that with you, isn't it? Look, how long you'll stay at the facility is up to the people there. I can't tell you that. But don't hold your breath. I let out a laugh. Man, you're really going to milk me dry, aren't you? I bet you've got to deal with the people over there, Doctor. Don't you know I'm poor as hell? He makes a grave face. The thought never crossed my mind. I live only to help people like yourself, Mr. Friday, so I don't appreciate hearing such accusations. I'd like you to be more careful about what you say. Understood? Understood. Good. And he rushes off, leather shoes creaking. Well then. Anna grabs hold of my right leg, the one that isn't broken. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's exercise. Remember what the doctor said, don't you? Ah, right. Well, I suppose it's fine. She brings my knee up to her chest. The joints in my leg pop. It's stiff. I haven't used it in a long time. How is it? Any pain? No. A little sore, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. She brings my leg back down. I'll keep going then, if you don't mind. Keep going as you please. She repeats the whole motion, ever so gently. If this will help me start walking faster, I'm fine with it. Mm-hmm. Her hands are on me. When she helps me fold my leg up, her neck is so close I could... How do you feel about what the doctor said? What did he say? That I'm out of here by next week. I whisper so the other patients can't hear. How does that make you feel? Are you angry? Anna's smile doesn't break, but her fingers press against me more forcefully. I'm not angry, of course. It's nice that you're getting better. Oh yeah? And I'll still visit you at the facility. I'm sure you will. Oh, but what if they're very strict about visiting hours? That'll be a bummer, wouldn't it? For the first time in so long, I feel like I have the upper hand. It's going to my head. And who knows, maybe I'll tell them I don't want any visitors. To focus on your recovery? Yeah, of course. That's good. I want you healthy, darling. She stops exercising me mid-motion. I can wait. How long do you think I've waited before? I'm a patient girl. Her fingers find their way up my inner leg. I can wait, no problem. Because after this is done, you'll be mine again. All mine. Forever. I grab her by the waist. My fingernails dig into her skin. Ouch. You're hurting me. Shut up. How come? What makes you so... I'm never living with you again, you know that? Oh, sweetie. You'll do as I say. Yeah. Of course. You still have grace. Well, yes, that's one reason. But there's one much dearer to my heart. Do you know what that is? I glare back. It's that you love me. I don't. You do. You love me even if you don't know you love me. Deep down, you love me more than anything in the world. Just like I love you. But you've spent so long living all these lies that you've started believing them yourself. Don't worry though, I hope you remember all over again. She finally lets go of me. Get plenty of rest. You have a lot ahead of you. She goes away, leaving me to myself and to my broken body. That night, I dream of how I got to be like this. Damn, how many chapters are there? The evening of the day Grace told me we would hug Anna together. I worried so much that I got a fever. Goodness. I was laying down on the bed. Anna put a cold, wet towel over my forehead. I did think you had a bit of a fever, but you said you were fine when I left. I mumbled something. I might have been trying to tell her to stay away. It was seeing Anna, thinking about what we'd do to her, that had scared me so much that it made me sick. I was weak. I can't understand what you're saying. Whatever it is, you can tell me later. For now, just rest. My thermometer reading made her frown. If this goes up anymore, I'm taking you to the hospital. I croaked that I was fine. Oh, sweetie. You will be fine, but only if you do as I say. Try to get some sleep. I'll get you some medicine and a nice cup of ginger root tea. Thanks. I managed to sleep for the next hour, though I'd wake up constantly. After that, I took a shower. The water was so cold on my skin that it hurt, but Anna had warned me not to set it to hot, so I didn't. I put on a fresh set of clothes. Then I lay down on the clean sheets Anna had laid out. Within 10 minutes, everything was clammy with sweat again. Anna didn't blame me. She didn't have a bad word to say, didn't even sigh, though I knew she was tired. She was a saint. She was being so kind to me, and I was going to help hug her. There must be, I thought, some other way. I couldn't let this end in violence. I just couldn't. So my fever-numb brain came up with the best plan it could. I don't know, Jack. You sure? Yes, I feel so much better now. I can take a day off. It'll probably be fine. I'll be okay. See? I handed her the thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I had carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said I felt better, but I did still have a fever. Well, alright then. Please stay safe, and call if there's any problems. Anything at all, okay? Okay. She left, and I got to work. There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was, or what it would look like, but I hoped Anna had brought something with her here. I was going to find it. Then I'd confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really should have done this before, I thought. It would have saved me a lot of grief. But it was no use thinking about what could have been, so I searched. I didn't have to search long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand, in the top drawer. It was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much that she hadn't bothered hiding it. Or she wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. A badly made one, too. Thick pieces of paper stapled together, the drawings smeared on with crayons. I read it on a whim. I was curious. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book. It was a confession. The Little Wolf. There was once a little wolf. It had a mommy wolf, and it had a daddy wolf. But mommy wolf and daddy wolf didn't love the little wolf. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other. And they fought, and fought, and fought, and fought. And then one day, something happened, and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. One day, a family of sheep took it in. There was mommy sheep, and daddy sheep, and the little lamb, and the big dog named Buddy. They were a happy family. But they didn't like wolves. Daddy sheep said to the little wolf, "Wolves should be..." That's racist. Daddy sheep said to the little wolf, "Wolves should all be locked away." And he also said, You were lucky to be alive. They did not know the little wolf was a wolf. So the little wolf played along, and it went ba ba like a sheep, and ate grass like a sheep. For a while it was happy, but it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was a wolf. It was hungry. It needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt. It had seen him do all kinds of things. The first thing that the little wolf hunted was the big dog named Buddy. Is the wolf the analogy for Anna? Did she kill Buddy? Oh, fuck. Mommy sheep and daddy sheep are really scared. Oh no, they said. There are wolves around. We should be careful. They didn't know the little wolf had done it. But the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf wasn't afraid. The little lamb was going to tell mommy sheep and daddy sheep everything. And it did tell them. But the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. Why is that? And days passed, and weeks passed, and the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. And so one night, it went to mommy sheep and daddy sheep's room. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. It ripped them open while they were sleeping. It got their blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went to the little lamb. The little lamb was awake. The little lamb had heard the noise of its parents being hunted. It saw the blood, and it smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer. And as the little wolf came closer, it saw that the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf. Just like the little wolf. It had been hiding here with all those sheep. Maybe it did not know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. So the little wolf went away. And before it left, the little wolf promised they would meet again. They would be two wolves in a world of sheep. You bitch. So wait, she killed his dog and his parents? And then she left? What? That's not funny, but like, what the fuck? I found it hard to stand back up. Oh, you bitch. This is what you wanted me to remember? This is what you... This psycho had taken everything from me. Had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud. I imagined my family there with me. The family she'd taken. I swear. I swear I'd what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough. As long as we made it hurt. Where am I? I stirred? Only slightly awakening, dazed, not knowing if I'm what feeling around me. It's a dream, or delusion, or reality. I'm sitting up, but I am not sitting still. There's rumbling underneath me. There's wind in my face. Somehow, through all this, I sense that it's nighttime. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages a rasping breath. Oh. Awake already? Tisk tisk. That won't do. A familiar bee sting of pain pinches the back of my neck. I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling. No more wind in my face. No more me. By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing, eating away at me. I'm back. Jack? Hello? I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I had said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. It made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed it shut, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle, found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause. Then she tried again to open the door. Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. A sigh of relief. Oh, good. Let me in now, darling. No. I'm staying here for a while. Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine! There came another long moment of silence. Please, tell me what's wrong. This time I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold tiled floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was better to guess than to go out now. Jack? Go away. She walked away, and I thought that was it. But then I heard her come back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell are you? Something large and heavy struck the door. Stop it! It struck again, and then once more. The flimsy wood door was starting to cave in at the handle. Any more and it would splinter. Anna, stop! There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop to the floor. Ha. Come out, then. I hesitated. Alright. She grunted as she picked her tool back up again. No, wait! Stop. I'm coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly it almost refused to open. Oh, Jack. Anna dropped a sledgehammer? That's crazy. Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer, dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. She all but jumped at me with open arms. Don't do that to me again. I backed off away from her. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature in my hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me. My words stunned her for a second. And we were making such great progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You know damn well. Everything's been wrong ever since the beginning. You're not making any sense, Jack. For now, let's just calm down. It's going to be alright. No, stay away from me. My back touched the wall. I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelaces. I saw her hand go into her purse. Then she leapt. She was on to me before I can react. I thought she'd stab me or something, gut me, then and there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. Hmm? I tried to pry her off, but she coiled herself around my body like a snake. I couldn't find purchase. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. More like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me, till she was the one with the back on the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact. Owie. That hurt! She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go fuck yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them, and my hand came back bloody. God damn it. You're a real... I realized very late that there had been another flash of pain during our struggle. A feeling like somebody had pinched me very strongly on my left shoulder. I looked at the spot and found nothing there. Anna, what was... Anna looked at me, smiled, and opened up her right hand. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh. A syringe. An empty syringe. Oh shit. That sure was tricky. What did you drug me with? She waved the question away, like it was no concern of mine. Something to help you go into a nice, long sleep. Isn't that nice? They make you begin our re-education. Your re-education. Don't fuck with me! I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me? Or was it already getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead, almost a second after Anna had moved out of the way. Easy now. She put a hand on my shoulder. Just what are you trying to do? Fuck off! I twisted around to get at her, but it was like moving underwater. Oh, please don't do this, Jack. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered to the ceiling. My limbs were lead. I felt I could not move. There you go. Help. That was a fly. Help. Trapped in a spider's web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out. Stop that. Help! The neighbors will think we're weird. I went to shout again, but something caught in my throat, and instead I nearly coughed my lungs on the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really had some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time I'll definitely... What's that? I heard it then, too. The front door handle rattled, and someone banged on it twice. Ah. Anna laughed. I think I know who this is. And it dawned on me, too. I tried to shout out again, but I was still coughing. Anna went to the front door on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had to put a hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I'd failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Ah! Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand. Jack! What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand. She fell down right after it. Huh? That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer, fearless now. She kicked Grace in the ribs. Gah! You invade someone's home and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please, stop. I'm sorry. Anna sighed. You're hopeless. She went to her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. Anna brought back another syringe, this one still filled with a clear fluid. This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay? Stop. Stop that. I had managed to stand back up. I wasn't going to let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. For Christ's sake, don't do that. Do what? I looked again. It had already been done. The syringe was empty. I'd been too slow. Sit down and be a good patient boy again, while I decide what I'll do with this girl. Anna wandered off into another room. She shouted from there. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I brought some. I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Said she was lying down incredibly still. For a second I thought she was dead, and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but flaring. Shit. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up to the entrance. By some miracle, Anna had left the key in the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack? I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down on the street to help me. I turned the handle using both my hands. The door wouldn't open. What the? Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught in the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried in frustration. Damn it, damn it, damn it! On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found my means of escape. I'll either have to use my really nice cuffs on her, or go to the... Jack? Where... Oh shit! Anna had seen me hanging out the window, legs first. She ran over to me. I slid further back. Jack, you'll fall! Yeah? It was a miracle I'd managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding on to the windowsill with my open palms, and I was slipping. No, you'll hurt yourself! Take my hand. I glanced at the street below. When I had gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This was only the second floor after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well, though, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? Anna grabbed my wrist. Bye. My hands let go. I was not connected to anything. I floated. Gah! The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I had landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be. I come back to consciousness, grasping for air. I look at my leg. There's a blanket over it. I push the blanket aside. My leg is there. And I cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only then do I realize I'm not in my hospital bed. I'm in a wheelchair, in some abandoned place. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. Anna is there, with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before speaking. Of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around. So you kidnapped me. The hospital will find you. No. I didn't kidnap you, dear. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early. I'm sure that makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign for you as well. The doctor didn't mind much, though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. God damn it. That asshole of a doctor. So nobody's looking for me. This is it. She has me where she wants me. She's won. Or at least, that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under my cast and smile. It's still there. Right where I put it. Why'd you bring me here, Anna? And where is here? You mean you don't recognize it? Take a look outside. I look outside the busted windows. We are fairly high up. On the ground below us is a sea of tall grass. In the middle of the grass is a square of dark concrete. This is where you showed your love to me. By burning everything that reminded you of that girl. Tell me where she is. Now! Oh. I was surprised how nonchalant you were about this. Anna kicks the bag at her feet and it whines. Oh god. It wasn't a bag. It's Grace. Bound and gagged. Untie her, goddammit! Can't you see she's hurt? She's not hurt. She's fine, see? Anna removes the rag she stuffed in Grace's mouth. I gave her water and kept her fed and everything. Well, most of the time. But I'll tell you what, she used to be a real handful. Grace only stares blankly. Let Grace go, you monster. Take those cuffs off. Grace's arms are cuffed behind her back. Her legs are cuffed together too. She's mumbling something now. Let her go yourself. I'll give you the key. Anna dangles the key to my face. It's never that easy with you. What do you want? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You're asking me what I want, Jack? I want the same gosh darn thing I've been telling you all this time. I want you to remember us. Well, I remember. You do? My feelings come pouring out of me. I've kept them bottled up for so long. Yes, I do! You killed my family. My father, my mother, even my fucking dog. There. Are you happy, you sick freak? I saw your little picture book. That's how you have fun, is it? Reminiscing? Is that why you want me to remember too, huh? So you can see me scream and beg for my life? Well, fuck you. I'm not begging you for anything. I take out the scalpel I stole from the doctor and hid under my cast. If you come any closer, I'll gut you, I swear. Now let Grace go. This is between you and me only. She has nothing to do with it. Don't ruin more people's lives than you already have. Jack, I'm not asking twice. Do it! Oh, Jack. Anna heaves a resigned sigh. You really know how to disappoint a girl. When you said, ugh, darn it. I should have known. But for a second. What the hell are you talking about? Jack, you... fine. I'm done trying to do this. Even though it would have been so romantic. What are you... I feel something bad coming up. She reaches into her purse, takes out something small. She lets it fall to the ground. It's my journal. My hands are shivering. I don't understand. Jack? What? You've got it all wrong. Even after seeing the picture book. I didn't kill your family. You killed mine. Damn! Oof. What a twist. Her words are ones I hadn't considered. I hadn't dared consider them. But now that they've been said, I know that they are true. And that truth hits me like a bullet between the eyes. The dam I've had in my brain for 15 years breaks, spills over. Memories come gushing out. Where am I? I'm somewhere dark and cramped. A hidey hole. I'm hiding. I'm back. There. I don't think I ever really left. Where are you, Drac? Stop running away. No. No. Please don't let him find me. Please. Please, please, please. There you are. Pain. So much pain it makes me vomit. I'm not used to it yet. I'll never be used to it. I don't think anyone could live with this pain. I can't. Mom, help me. Cold eyes. Like she's looking at dirt. It's always like this. Day in, day out. It will never stop. But one day it does stop. There is silence. Nothing but silence. Quiet so bottomless, it lets nothing exist. Especially not me. It isn't bad. There is no pain. But things start moving again. I have no say in the matter. I'm being swept along. It's alright now, Jack. You're safe with us. A pair of warm strangers. I can't even imagine how tough it was for you. You can call me Mom if you want, but you don't have to. Mom? Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. We love you. They pretend to be nice. They pretend to like me. They give me food to eat and give me books to read and all sorts of things. They're trying to make me like them. They're very clever. But I'm more clever than they are. Somebody kills their dog. I like the dog. They must have killed the dog. It's what they'll do to me, too. I know what they are like. What they're all like. I don't want to die. I've got used to living again. So one night, I take a knife. I visit the girl they're keeping, with their blood still on me. I did it. Did what? What was that noise? I thought it would be obvious with all that blood. I say it anyway. They're dead. Dead? The girl's eyes open wide. Her grip on her pillow tightens. Who is... Mom and Dad? I thought she'd be happy, but she starts crying. They're not happy tears. They're sad tears. Scared tears, too. She's holding the pillow between us, like she wanted to protect her. She's afraid of me. Why? You're free now. They won't hurt you. She cries harder. It's so piercing in my ears. I don't understand. I did a good thing. I'll see you later. The crying is so loud I have to go outside. It's cold. Steam rises from the warm blood. I did a good thing, didn't I? I did. But there's doubt now. I think of their eyes when they woke up with their necks opened up. They weren't angry. I didn't know what they were. Now I think they were sad. Or confused. So confused. I've never been this confused. I drop the knife. Sobs come out of me even though I don't want to cry. It's all too much. The whole world has come crashing down on me. I can't handle it. I'll break. I hear a voice then. It's coming from inside me. It's my own voice. It's whispering. It says, "This did not happen to you. It didn't happen at all. To anyone. It was all a dream. You'll forget about it in the morning." So I lay down and I sleep. By morning, I've forgotten. This all comes back to me in a single flash of understanding. I sit there for a minute, barely breathing, as the weight of it passes over me. When I finally look around again, I realize my jaw hurts. I've been clenching it. Do you? Yes. I remember now. Anna still looks suspicious of me. Can you prove it? You used to have short hair, Anna. I teased you about it. I said you looked like a boy. You're... Anna takes a few steps towards me. She collapses with her head in my lap. You're back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could die. There. I run my fingers through her hair. I can't help but pity her. Anna starts talking, but her sobs make it hard for her to speak. I knew if I waited, you'd come back to me. That was really cruel, you know, what you did? You showed me everything, and then went away. I offered her the end of my blanket. She blows her nose on it, and takes a few deep breaths to calm herself. Thanks. You taught me everything, you know, Jack? I can't ever thank you enough for that. At first I was scared, and I hated you. I was really stupid, huh? But the more I thought about it, and I thought about you a lot, the more the truth became so obvious. You showed me what the world is really like. There are sheep, and there are wolves. You are a wolf, and I am too, right? That's what you saw in me back then, right? That's why you spared me. And that's why I love you, because we were made for each other. You love me? I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, you're saying it too much now. I love you. And you love me too. I see. Anna kisses me on the cheek before picking up the scalpel from the ground. I dropped it at some point. She places it gently in my lap, then wheels me over to Grace. Grace is lying on her side. Her eyes are focused now. They're looking at me. But I can't help but feel she's not seeing me. I'm close enough to hear the words she's hissing out. Kill her. Kill her. Okay, I'm not saying it again. Please. There's a whistling quality in her voice. I bend down and pull her lips back. She's missing some teeth. I turn to Anna. Ah, well, that's, how many? Just 4. No more than that. And I didn't enjoy it or anything. She just really wouldn't shut up until I did that. Anna's eyes dart sideways. I follow them, see a pair of pliers on the ground, alongside a towel and a bottle of what might be rubbing alcohol. Are you mad? I don't answer. How do I feel? You know, I didn't kill Buddy. What? You didn't? No. Then who did? I shrug. It could have been anyone. Anna thinks it over, but eventually also shrugs. Oh, it doesn't matter, really. Heh. I guess it doesn't. Oh shit! Wait, this is a choice? Oh fuck. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna save. And then, I don't want to kill her. This is so fucked up if he kills her. It's so incredibly fucked up if he kills her. And I'm not gonna censor anymore. This is way too far in the video for me to care. I'm gonna do the bad one first, because I want the good one to be... Or, I don't know if it's good or if it's bad, I have no idea. But I feel like this is the bad choice, so I'm gonna do that first. Ugh. I plant the knife. Grace's neck blossoms red. It's the third time I've seen this sort of strange fountain. I forgot how pretty it was. Okay, buddy, but the smell is still awful. Anna crouches down next to me again. You did well. Your shoes are wet. It doesn't matter. Now that you've come back to me, nothing else matters. I love you. This is second fucking choice? Dog. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that again. Save. I'm gonna kill everyone. You know what? Anna looks down at her own bleeding throat. She's surprised, but not too surprised. Whoops. My hand slipped. She opens her mouth to speak, but red comes out. Shh. It's all right. Let it happen. Anna reaches out to strangle me, to caress me, but her hands fall short. She grips the edge of my wheelchair instead, and when she falls back, she takes me with her. Ow. I'm lying on my back. My left leg, still in its cast, points up to the ceiling. Damn. I had a feeling it would end this way. But that's okay. I made the world a better place. I glance at Grace and Anna. They're still twitching, but their eyes are like glass. I'll see you later. My world goes red, then black, then nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's not even music. There's no music for this. There's no music. Also, what was the voice volume? Nobody was speaking. I didn't hear anything. Alright. We're gonna see the other endings, because I'm not gonna leave it on that. So, we'll stick to this one first. I'm just not gonna kill her. I love you too. Jack. What is it? I'm tired. Hang in there. You're almost done. Anna is shoveling dirt onto a spot on the ground. Help me. I would if I could. When she's done, I hand her a towel so she can wipe the sweat off her face. Great work. Thanks. But don't you think it's a little obvious? The mound of dirt is the only spot that's not overgrown with grass or weeds. It's obvious, but it doesn't matter. No one ever comes here. I see. I like how there's just happy music for this. Like, yes, I feel good for letting these two psychopaths live. Okay, buddy. Anna is wheeling me away. She's humming as she walks. We're on our way home. It's good to be back. I'm sorry it took so long. That's okay. Anna brings her head down next to mine. How long you took doesn't matter. You're here now. My love. She's cute. I want to tease her. Hey, you're taking me to the rehab place, aren't you? No way. I'm never letting you out of my sight ever again. What if I want to meet some cute girls there? If you do that, I'll bury them too. I'd expect nothing less. But keep in mind, I'm not gonna let you baby me like you did that one whole month. What the hell was that about? Sorry, Jack. I couldn't help myself. You were so helpless and cute. Yeah, I sort of get it. Don't think I'm helpless now, though. Of course you're not. Just wait until I walk again. Then you'll see. You'll help me walk again, right? Of course. I learned all about that. I've been very busy, you know? I know. Very busy. You've been busy all these years, haven't you? Yes. I tried to make myself into the perfect girl for you. Did I do well? You did well. I'm proud of you. Anna beams. You must be disappointed, though. All you get is me. That's not true. You're perfect the way you are. You can't not be perfect. It's what you showed me that night. You were like an angel of death. You were just... Anna sighs with pleasure. She's not looking at me. Her eyes are closed. Hurry up, Anna. It's cold out here. Yes. Don't worry, we'll be home in no time. I can't wait. Anna pushes my wheelchair forward. We're going into the life I chose for us. 2 wolves and a world of sheep. Dog. I don't get how I'm supposed to feel sympathy here. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to feel sympathy for 2 serial killers, basically? Like, what? I don't know. I just don't feel bad. No, I do feel bad, but I don't feel good. I don't feel good for this ending. Alright, so that's these 2 done. Let's go here. And I don't kill her, because I did not want to do that first. Keys. Give me the keys, Anna. Are you sure? Yes. Anna looks at me very carefully. In the end, she hands me the keys to Grace's cuffs. I bend over to the side so I can unlock them. It's very awkward at first, but I soon get the hang of it, and Grace is free. She's lying down on the ground. I think she's asleep. I touch one of her wrists, where the cuffs have dug into her skin. She breathes in sharply, but doesn't wake up. Her lips are cracked. She's very pale. Why did you do that? Why do you think? I asked you first. I place my blanket under Grace's head, so it isn't touching the hard concrete. Is it a part of your plan? I wheel myself around to face Anna. My arms are already tired. I'm weak. Jack? The scalpel is still in my lap. My plan, huh? My master plan. Oh shit. Another save it is. I feel like if I do this, it's still a bad ending. If I do this, it's probably a good ending. We'll see. Yes. I guess this is part of it. Though my arms are heavy, I managed one quick swing. Ugh. Huh. It's a good swing, too. Anna doesn't even have time to bring her hands up to her throat. The drop in blood pressure drives her to the floor. She stares at me for a while, mouthing words I can't understand. Less than a minute later, she stops. She's gone. Phew. Just like that. I place the scalpel in her hand, then fold her fingers around it. Fingers crossed. Behind me, I hear Grace stirring from her sleep. I get to her so fast I nearly run her over. Grace? Grace, are you awake? Can you hear me? Her eyes flutter open. She sees me and smiles. So you're saying she did it to herself. Why? Why? I don't know why. Maybe she saw no way out? I say the first thing I can think of. I'm too tired for anything else. Yeah, you sure had her cornered, eh? The inspector taps at my wheelchair with his foot. He seems me as harmless. Or I hope he does. I hope he'll let me go soon. He doesn't. Come on, Friday. That can't be it. Give me the whole story. I repeat what I said. Anna killed herself. I don't know why. She must have lost her mind. The inspector doesn't look happy. He's been questioning me for hours. Now he's about to start over again. Ask me everything once more. I can tell he's going to do it. He's done it so many times. But a knock at the door interrupts him. Someone's calling him out. Don't go running off now. He laughs as he walks off. A minute later, there's a crashing sound, like someone's thrown a chair. Within the hour, they let me leave. I'm visiting Grace in the hospital. She's being treated for fatigue and dehydration. Hey, you'll be out soon, right? What do you want to do when you get out of here? What's the first thing? She makes a happy sound. Oh, I thought about it a lot. But I don't know. I'd like to do anything, as long as it's with you, Jack. I squeeze her hand. I want us to go on a long walk somewhere. Grace looks down at my leg. Yeah, I know. But I'll be walking again in no time. You'll see. I can't wait. Going on a walk would be perfect. A long walk, somewhere far away. Even when she smiles, she doesn't show much teeth. She must be self-conscious about how she looks, with 4 of them gone. I don't remember all that well, but I think at least one was a front tooth. Poor girl. Hey, Jack? Hey. I know what you did, you know. What? I saw everything. You saw what? She brings a finger to one side of her neck and slides it across to the other side. I saw that. The meaning is clear. And? Thank you. I hoped for so long that you'd come to save me, and then there you were. You were so brave. It was amazing. I never could have done that. That's it? That's it? What, were you worried I'd tell someone? Jeez, you should know I wouldn't do that. It was my idea to... I like how they're just openly admitting this. That's crazy, bro. It was my idea to kill her in the first place, remember? And I love you too much to tell on you anyway. This is like toxic love, bro. I told them Anna killed herself. That's why you put the knife in her hand, isn't it? That was very clever of you. And now she's gone, and there's nothing in our way anymore. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Hey, Jack. I did think of something to do when I'm out, after all. What's that, Grace? I'll hold you close. And I'll never let go of you. Ever again. She's got the most innocent smile I've ever seen. I see. Well, I guess this is fine too. I smile. You like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah? Things are going so incredibly well. It's like the whole world is bending over backwards for us. Even though what, Jack? No, it's nothing. We have every right to be happy. Don't we? We do. We deserve this. The most out of anyone in the world. Yeah, we do. We talk and smile and laugh together. 2 people on their way to a happily ever after. What's crazy to me, before I do his last ending, what's crazy to me is that she's so willing to just wanting to kill her. You know? It just comes out of nowhere. It's like, you know what? Let's just kill her. Yeah, let's just do that. Because then she'll not bother us anymore. It's like, what? What? She's so willing to jump to that? Now I'm getting suspicious of her, bro. Alright, last ending. At least I think so. I toss the scalpel out through one of the glass's windows. It makes no sound as it hits the ground. There is no plan. There's never been one. Anna stares. Go call for help. We need to get Grace to a hospital. Who are you? Hello, my name is Jack. It's nice to meet you. No. No, you're not. How come you remember everything and you're still... I thought... I'm sorry, Anna. I caused you so much harm. More than I can repay. Ever. No, you never... I killed your parents. Who cares about that? They were sheep. They were people. We're people too. There's only people. Shut up! It's true. No, you're wrong. I'm so sorry. Anna takes out a knife and holds it to my throat. Is it Grace's knife? The one she wanted to kill Anna with? I'm not sure. It could be. Either way, she has it pressed against my jugular. Stop playing tricks with me. Please. I can't take it. Don't do this, Anna. If she kills me, her future is done for. I can't let that happen. This is my fault. Put the knife down. Or what? You'll do what? I won't do anything. I'd never hurt you. I want you to be happy. Then... Anna forces my fingers around the knife's handle. Take this and... Wiping her eyes, she turns my wheelchair until I'm facing Grace. Do it. I'll be happy then. Kill her. I can't. Why not? I'm not who you think I am. The man she thought I was doesn't exist. He never did. What I did when we were kids was a mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't. You were my hero. Right? She's struggling. She might accept the truth. Or maybe she won't. It can't be easy. Realizing that there was no meaning behind the most important thing that has ever happened to you. I can't stand watching her. I squeeze my eyes shut. Part of me wishes Anna will reject the truth, because then she won't blame me. The guilt I have right now is already so strong it could crush me. If she starts blaming me for what happened, I don't know what I'll do. But I also see how selfish this is. I should feel guilty. I am guilty. I've gone all these years without even knowing the horrible things I've done. That's a crime in itself. I deserve every bad thing that comes my way. I should be shot. I should be hanged. Worse things too. But I don't have the right to complain. I realize I'm still holding the knife. What if I... There's a hand on my shoulder. I don't want to look. I look. A cool breeze wakes me up. Thank God something woke me up. I hate being stuck in the past. You're finally awake, Jack. Did you have a nice dream? Should I tell her? I don't remember. I was about to wake you up myself. You can't ask us to come out here and then spend all day snoozing. It's not fair. I laugh. Sorry. I'll make it up to you next time, alright? Well, okay then. If you say so. Grace flashes me a smile. She's got all her teeth again. She used to have an outline of a wound on her neck. But that's gone now too. Not a trace of it. You could say that about all three of us. Not a trace of anything. If someone came walking by, they might think we had no worries or regrets, or anything bad in our lives at all. The girls are up on their feet. I try to get up too, but I'm having trouble. Need some help? Please. Anna takes my right hand. Grace scrambles to grab my left. They pull me up together. We start slowly walking back. I really have slept a long time. The sun is much further in the sky than it was. It's casting long shadows. There are people watching us from afar. When are we going to do this again? I don't know. When we can. Promise it won't take too long? Yeah, I promise. That seems to satisfy her. I take in a deep breath, my lungs filled with fresh air. I love it here. It's so peaceful. There's nothing around for miles. Well, almost nothing. There is that one building. It looks like a mansion. You wouldn't think it was anything else. It's great out here, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it isn't home, but I really like it here. And I've met so many new people. You know, if there's one thing I've managed to learn here, it's that you need as many friends as you can get in life. A whole bunch of people to love. It makes everything so much easier to bear. And you might get hurt, sure, but that's just how life is. I guess to most people this is all extremely obvious, but it took me a long time to figure out. At one point I even thought I could make it through life alone. And maybe I could have made it alone, but I didn't have to. Grace showed me this. Grace taught me how sweeter life was when you had someone to share it with. But even after learning that, I was still cold and rude to people. I was cold and rude to the people I worked with, and to the other patients in the hospital. I was like that to anyone other than Grace. That was no way to live life. It was Anna who, in her own way, taught me that I had to change. One person to share life with is not nearly enough. It's like building a house with a single thin wall. A house with only one wall. That's the metaphor I've heard used. I think it's a good one. If there's only one relationship in your life that really matters, then something happens to that relationship. Your whole life can crumble just like that. If I had known this from the start, things could have gone a lot better. But I didn't know it, so that's that. There's not use beating myself up over it. Not over that. I should be grateful instead. I don't think I'll ever thank you two enough. Thank us for what? For helping me sort my mess of a life. That's a strange way to describe what I did. No, for real, I mean it. Thank you. What's with that all of a sudden? I just felt like saying it. We take a little break so I can stretch my leg. I massage my knee. It's starting to hurt. I met someone new the other day, by the way. In all honesty, I'm bad at meeting new people and making friends. But I damn well try. I met a woman named Anne. Funny, right? I'll have to introduce you to her. I think you'll really get along. A woman? Hey, don't get jealous now. I'm not. There's no reason for you to be jealous of anyone, Grace. Or you, Anna. You're the most important people to me in the world. That's true, and the girls know it's true. They mean the world to me. I care about them, and they care about me. And that's what truly matters. Jack, did you happen to be dreaming about what happened before? Ack. How do you know these things? Just a guess. And it looked like you were having a nightmare. Does that still bother you? Of course it still bothers me. Everything that happened was my fault after all. Again with that. Jack, do you think your new friends want to see you blame yourself? Do you think we want that? To see you in pain? You should let it go already. No, I can't do that. Someone's gotta take the blame. I will not allow a crime that horrible to go unpunished. I can't let myself go blameless. So if no one else finds me guilty, I will find myself guilty. The world needs to be fair. Then I'm to blame as well. I did some disgusting things. Me too. If things had gone how I wanted, I would have done something really bad. So we shouldn't be forgiven either? No, that's different. What I did was so much worse. For God's sake, you two, I killed 2 people who were doing their best to help me. Your parents, Anna. If I don't feel guilty for that, what should anyone feel guilty for? I did something unforgivable. I deserve much worse than just feeling guilty. Hannah and Grace look at each other, worried. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. If I thought there was no point in going on, if I thought we were beyond saving, I would have ended it all in that empty building. You don't mean that. The pain in my knee has spread upwards. My thigh is cramping. I sit down in the grass. Your leg hurts? Yeah. Maybe that means it will rain soon. Yeah, maybe that's it. Can I help? It's fine. It'll pass. You shouldn't be so selfish, Jack. What, about my leg? You know I'm not talking about that. You say you can't forgive yourself for what you did, but you're only thinking of yourself. I know. She's right. You're not thinking about how people around you feel. I know. I know, but I just can't. You two, do you not feel bad about what you did or tried to do? Their eyes meet again. Of course we feel bad. Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. There's plenty of bad feelings between us. How could there not be? Well, we both know what we need to do. We need to move on. Not to forget what happened, but to accept it and keep living. We haven't managed it yet, but at least we're trying. So please, try with us. Can I do that? Can I make myself throw away this awful weight? I'll try. Okay? I can't say I'll do it, but I promise I'll try. Thank you. That's all we wanted to hear. Now help me get up, will you? You know, we were just talking about something, Anna and me, while you were asleep. We were saying how to someone just walking by, we would look totally carefree. No kidding? I must have heard you in my sleep. I was thinking the same thing. It's true. We managed to make it out of that madness without any real scars to show for it. I mean, there's your leg, but don't worry. It'll heal too. So, if you go by that, there's no reason why our spirits wouldn't heal either. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Don't you think so too? Don't you think it would be nice? Yeah, I see what you mean. It would be nice. It's not the most exciting thing to look forward to, but it really would be nice. You know what? Screw excitement. I've had enough of that. Give me a boring life. Anna laughs. I feel the same way. I'm so much more at peace now, without all that excitement. Yeah, I get it too. Let's go then. I take the girls by their hands. Huh? Where are we going? What do you mean? We've got boring, happy lives to look forward to. I take a few grand steps forward. My leg cramps up again and sends me tumbling to the ground. Jack! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Laughter spills out of me. I'm not hurt at all, but I had such a dumb fall that I can't help but laugh. The girls see I'm okay, so they laugh a little too. Seeing them happy warms my heart. And at that moment, I've made my decision. I told them I would try to stop blaming myself, but I didn't truly mean it. I mostly said it because they wanted me to say it. But now I'm sure. I'll do anything to make them happy. To make them happy, I'll stop myself from being miserable, if I can. No, I know I can do it. I'll do it for them. I'll shake off this weight. And I'll be happy. I think I've stumbled upon something incredible. I found myself a life worth living. Alright. I think that's the true ending. If you want to call it that. I'd say that was pretty good. I feel like there's some parts of the story that felt a little bit rushed. First being just the way Grace was so willing to commit murder that fast. She was so willing to just want to kill Anna, even though she was like, she just wanted to like not have any problems at first, but then she just shifted to wanting to kill her. It just kind of seemed out of place for me. Kind of weird. As for the pacing of the story, I think it was fine. It's just that little criticism I had about Grace, just the fact that she changed character so fast. At least I think so. The artwork, as usual. In visual novels, they're usually like really simple art pieces, but I like their character designs. I think they look nice. The music, pretty good, sets the tone. Sometimes it had like happy music when it was like talking about something darker. Like in the other ending, they were talking about like how they were happy that they're living in a world of sheep and they're two wolves. And it's just like happy music, but they're celebrating murdering someone. You know, it's like kind of weird. It's like, why are you celebrating this? I guess it's happy. At the same time, it's like, what? I don't know. Overall, if I were to give this game a rating, I'd probably give it like a high 7.
Nice.
I feel like. High 7. Oh, they also kind of like glanced over how Grace was like living with Dawn for some reason. I didn't even think they would be that close. Kind of strange, I guess. I guess they brought him in because he was the only other named character in the story. Because they never named the doctor. We don't even know what his name is. There was like the little boy patient. He never had a name. So because they named him, I guess they were like, you know what? Let's just have her be close with him because he's named. So it is already familiar. I don't know. I guess it's like kind of just an easy way to solve that problem of like, what was she doing when she got kicked out? But I mean, it's not really the biggest of issues. It's just kind of like strange to me. Like she didn't have another female friend or something. But it'd be weird to introduce another female friend to this thing. Because the whole point was that it's supposed to be between Grace and Anna. So I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, I'd probably give it like a high 7. 7.8, 7.9. Close to an 8. I think is pretty good. Do I think this was a waste of my time? No, not really. It was longer than I thought it'd be. In the reviews it said that people on average played like 2 to 3 hours. And this recording is like almost 4.5. So when I edit it down, maybe it'll be shorter. I don't know. But honestly, pretty interesting start to Visual Novel Mondays. This is the first episode, by the way. And I still have a lot more games to play. So we'll see how those go. But anyways, thank you all for watching, listening, and staying towards the end. Because I'm sure this is probably a long video, considering that this is the entire game. I'm not doing parts. Make sure to tune in next Monday to see which visual novel I'll be playing next. And if you have any recommendations, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And with that out of the way, I'll see you in the next one.